What is up guys, this is Tato back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm gonna be showing you the latest PixelExtended ROM version 5.2 based on Android 13, and this is the 26th November 2022 build. And if you don't know how to flash this ROM on your device, you can check out the flashing guide from the description. All the important links to actually flash this ROM and the other files that I have used will be present in the description too. Now first things first, let me show you the about section. This is how it looks like, pretty clean. It doesn't have a logo or something, but it has the Android version as Android 13. And if you make this clock to 1 o'clock, you will see the Android 13's Easter egg. And as you can see, you will get the emojis. And I like the fact that it has two kind of bigger emojis. In other ROMs, there are only one big emoji, as you can see. So yeah, it looks beautiful, I would say. The extended version is 5.2 and the maintainer is Ralph979, and we have the security patch as November 5th, 2022. So the latest one as of right now. And here we have the stock kernel as the 4.14 Soviet star kernel, and the build number you can see from right here. Now in the system settings, this is how it looks. It does not come with a system updater for some reason, but we do have the pop-up camera settings. Here we'll get the sound effects, disabling or enabling option. We have these multiple options, but let me tell you that there is no camera calibration option over here, although I did not face any front camera motor issues on this ROM. Let me talk about the home screen. This is how it looks like, and it is a pixel launcher, so you won't get any double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen and stuff. But it does have battery widget and stuff. Everything is working. As you can see, if I tap here, it will go to the Bluetooth battery stats, and if I tap here, it will go into the normal battery settings. And of course the weather widget and the clock widget, everything is working fine, and the animations of it are working perfectly fine if you're noticing. To the left of the home screen, we have the Google's Discover page, and here if you scroll just like this, as you can see, the scrolling is smooth. Swiping up will get you to the app drawer, and swiping down will get you to the quick setting panel, and this is how it looks like. But let me tell you, this is what I do not like, that in the light theme, yes, the quick setting panel stays light, but these fonts, if you're noticing, this font should be white, and if you're noticing in the dark theme, the fonts are dark, which are enabled. And let me just disable this one. The fonts, those which are enabled, are in still black. I don't know why it's happening. But yeah, this is how it is as of right now. Maybe it will be fixed in the future updates, but as of right now, I feel it is a contrast kind of issue once you are in the light theme. But in the dark theme, it's totally fine. If you tap and hold on a blank area, you will get the wallpapers and styles, widgets, and the home screen settings. And in the wallpapers and styles, this is how it looks. We have the 16 wallpaper colors, and you can choose between the wallpapers from right here. But let me tell you, the wallpaper I'm using is from the Wallpy app. I'll list it below in the description, do not worry. And we have again 16 colors for the basic colors too. Here we have the dark theme, the themed icons, and in terms of app grid, we have 5x5. Right now, let's talk about the quick setting panel. This is how it looks like. And of course, we have the power menu right here. If you're having a hard time to actually find the advanced restart, it's present in this press and hold power button gestures. I just searched advanced. As you can see in the settings, right now I could find the advanced restart. It's present inside gestures and this press and hold power button action. And here, just enable the advanced restart. That's how you can get the advanced reboot enabled. So right now, if I tap restart, as you can see, I can directly reboot to the recovery or fast boot from right here. We have the settings icon right here, and we have this edit quick setting panel toggle right here, and you can edit and add multiple toggles in this particular quick setting panel. But here, let me tell you, I have tried to find the de-theming, but they are simply not present for some reason. We have the Wi-Fi, mobile data, Bluetooth, and we have the flashlight, dark theme, auto rotate, night light, always on display toggling option, and you can just toggle it on or off. There is no always on display for charging, and we have the hotspot screen recording option, and you can record the device audio and microphone audio at the same time. We have more features like the big file size limit and stuff. Then we have the battery saver, the do not disturb, Google Home, and extra dim heads up control, and we have the data saver, nearby share, and airplane mode. That's all I have added. Now in terms of this brightness slider, I have noticed one issue, that once I'm trying to increase or decrease the brightness, just notice it jumps around. If you're noticing this is what happens. I don't know why it's happening. Look at this. So that's all about the quick setting panel. Right now, let me show you the settings panel. This is how it looks. We have the PEXtension. This is where you will find the customization of the PixelExtended. We have these kind of tabs like status bar, lock screen, system, and hardware. First, let me show you the status bar. We have the network traffic indicator, and you can enable it if you want, but I use a separate app for that. We have the system icons. We have the headset, Bluetooth, etc. icon enabling option. Then we have the 4G icon, then the small mobile data type icon, the VoLTE icon options, and the Vio Wi-Fi icons are present as well. If you insert a VoLTE SIM card, that should be working perfectly fine. And we have the double tap to sleep, and the clock position, you can change left, right, or center. We have the show seconds, even AM, PM style option is there. In terms of battery status style, yes, they are pretty limited. We have the icon circle and text. Nothing else, nothing like the big dotted circle or even landscape right or left, those kind of icons are simply not present. Yes, you can change the battery percentage position next or inside the icon. We have the brightness slider, you can have it enabled in quick setting panel too, and you can choose the position in bottom if you want. We have this show brightness slider in quick setting panel option. Here I have enabled it, but as you can see, really close to the quick setting toggle in the quick setting panel, you can say. So this is what happens. That's why I did not enable it. And here it's fine. We have the auto brightness option. Let me just re-enable it. So yeah, even if I enable this auto brightness option, it doesn't show the toggle for that. Let me just disable it for the time being. We have this brightness control, so you can slide a finger on the status bar to actually adjust the brightness of the screen. This is a very handy feature in my opinion. We have the quick pull down right or left, or you can turn it off. Next one is the lock screen. We have the disable power menu on lock screen, privacy kind of features. We have the lock screen charging info, the double tap option for the lock screen. You can enable it just for pulse. We have the media cover art and normal pulse equalizer and stuff, and we have the ripple effect. Now here we get the UDFPS icon picker and the animations. I've been using it with a PixelExtended kind of icon, but you can choose any kind of icon that you like the Pokemon icons, and we have even more icons like the Batman, and we have the Captain America one and Iron Man. Everything is there. So yeah, you should not be having any issues with the animations or the icons of the fingerprint scanner. And here we get again plethora of animations, the Starlight, Energy, McLaren, and the Cyberpunk 2077, the Stripe, Wave, DNA, every option is there. I have been using it with the Pulsar one. I'll show you the fingerprint scanner speed later on. You can also use a custom UDFPS icon if you want. All these options are present here. Screen of FOD is also there and it is working fine. I have to state that. And here we have the system. Inside gestures, we have the quick tap action, then the quickly open camera option. In the system nav settings, in the settings of it, we have the edge long swipe action. So you can customize it between these many options. We have the gesture indicator, swipe to invoke assistant, edge touch area, and the haptic feedback and the full screen gesture options. But there is no customization for the pill bar, and you cannot really change the thickness or the size of it. Let me go back. We have the 2 button and 3 button navigations. Here we have the one-handed mode too. Then we have the press and hold power button, and in here you will find the advanced restart option. Let me scroll down. We have the swipe to take screenshot, and this actually working fine. We have the share, edit, delete, and even the capture mode feature. If you want to capture more stuff of the screen, you can definitely do that from right here, and you can edit it out with the Google's markup kind of thing. Like you can draw something if you want, and you can share it, delete it, or save it from right here. I'll just delete it for the time being. We do have the quick torch, and you can press and hold on the power button to enable this option, and we have the prevent ringing, and the touch gestures is just the haptic feedback. Let me go back. We have the per app volume control, vibrate to indicate call status. Let's move on to the hardware and inside. And in here we have the similar customization which we'll get in the previous one. And we have the press and hold power button option again, and the in call by pressing power button. Quick torch is present over here, and the reorient, click to take partial screenshot, the control playback, everything is present. We just have the fingerprint success and error vibration right here. That's all customization which are present on this ROM. In the battery settings, this is how it looks. Now here I'm pretty disappointed that we cannot even see the battery temperature, let alone the charging cycle and the battery capacity and stuff. Those kind of things are simply not present in this ROM. But I have tested the battery life with the Accu battery app, and with this you will see I've got about 9 hours of screen on time, but I do have a brand new battery over here, so you have to keep that in mind. This is the original brand new battery, so the battery life for me has been great. And with this, if you are noticing, my battery health is about at 97%. So yeah, very good battery health for me. That's why I have been getting really amazing battery life. And you can take a look at the screen off and the combined use if you want to guess about the standby drain and stuff. Just right now, the screen on time has increased, even crossed 9 hours. So yeah, I would say the battery life overall is great. Even the charging speed for me has been great. I have been using a 33 watt fast charger. With that, it charges blazing fast. I do not have any complaints with that. In the sound and vibration, we have the media, coloring, etc. volume controls. And by the way, this is how the volume panel looks like. You can expand it just like this, and you can change the output device from right here. And as you can see, this is how you can increase or decrease the volume. And once you're playing music, it shows that if you want to change the volume for that particular app, like in this icon, and from here if you tap, you can change the particular app volume. And in here, if you want to put the phone into mute or silent or vibrate, you can do that from right here. We have the do not disturb, live caption, adaptive sound, smart pause, and the media, etc. The vibration and haptics customizations are there, and we have the default notification sound and stuff changing option, of course, the dial pad tone, screen locking sound, charging sound and vibration, and the touch sounds. By the way, there is no Mi audio direct for some reason, but yeah, the sound quality via the headphone jack, Bluetooth and the speakers and even the earpiece has been great. I did not have any problems. In the display settings, we have the brightness level, the adaptive or auto brightness customization. We have the lock screen right here, and in here we have the add text option, then the show device controls. Control from lock device is for the Google Home controls. In the ambient display, we have this pickup option and it is working fine. And here we have the screen timeout. You can set it up to 30 minutes. Inside dark theme, we do have this use black thing option. This is for the pitch black kind of things. It will turn your display completely AMOLED black, so it will save battery a little bit. We have the screensaver right here, then the display size and text, and the bold text, high contrast, everything is there. The live display options are there, but again, we only have the color calibration option. There is no de-streaming or the high brightness mode present in this ROM. Let me go back. We have the color set to saturated, and we have the double tap to wake, double tap to sleep on the status bar, of course, and the lock screen. And we have the wake up on plug. You can disable it if you want to. In terms of security, this is how it looks. We only have the face unlock and the fingerprint. In the advanced settings, we do not have any app lock. You need to keep that in mind. Let me just quickly set up the face unlock. There is an option to actually use swiping up on the lock screen to use the face unlock option. And right now, let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed and the face unlock. For that, I'll just double tap on the status bar and the phone just goes to sleep. I have the always on display disabled right now. Let's test the screen of FOD. And yeah, it does work. Let me try one more time. So yep, as you can see, the screen of FOD is working perfectly fine. And the speed of it, I am definitely liking. Just look at the unlocking speed. It is blazing fast, I would say. Even if you have the always on display turned on, let me show you. Yeah, the unlocking speed is blazing fast on this ROM. No issues whatsoever I have faced. This is one of the fastest unlocking experience on Android 13 at least that I have seen. And here, let me show you the face unlock right now. If I just swipe up, it will open the front camera, and as you can see, it unlocks. So yeah, very fast experience even with the face unlock. Let me try one more time. Yep, the face unlock is working perfectly fine. And here, this is how the FOD icon actually looks with a pixel extended kind of FOD icon. And if I just tap on it, it unlocks. Now let's talk about the camera part. And in here, we get the lineage based kind of camera. And yes, it is not for everyone. As you can see, this is how it looks. We have some basic settings right here for this camera. And here, if I switch to the front camera, yes, it is working. But let me tell you, this is a basic kind of camera. The UI, I don't simply like it personally. And we do have this 1080p 4K and the other options right here for the video, and we do have the scanning option. But I have installed Gcams, and this is a Unix version of the Gcam. The 2x telephoto lens with this is working fine if you're noticing, and even the ultra wide angle lens, let me switch to it. It is working fine, but I have installed this Gcam separately, and let me just take a quick photo. And as you can see, it took the photo like pretty quick. And yeah, the quality is great, no issues whatsoever that I have faced. I'll link it below in the description if you want this Gcam. Also, a Gcam Go that I have installed is working fine. We do have this portrait mode and stuff. You can enable the face retouching option from here. So yeah, you have to remember there is no MIUI camera or ANX camera present by default here. Or it even may not work if you install it separately with Magisk or something, because it's Android 13. In case if you're wondering about the DRM info and stuff, here it shows as L1, so you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p without any problems. Also, the SafetyNet test passes right out of the box, so you can use banking apps without any worries. Also, in terms of Google Photos, yes, you can back up unlimitedly, so this is detecting as Pixel. So there is Google Photos unlimited backup on this ROM. You shouldn't worry about it. Now, to conclude everything, I would say yes, the performance is great, but the display is running at 60 FPS or 60 Hz as you can see. So you are not getting the 90 Hz or 72 Hz, just forget about those here. But overall in scrolling, I did not face any issues. Let me show you over here. If I just scroll Twitter, as you can see, the Twitter scrolling is much better when compared to other ROMs. If you're noticing, there is no jitteriness or stutters at all. That at least I did not notice those. And even in Play Store, let me show you. Here, there is no problems in scrolling whatsoever. The overall experience is very smooth. This is how the recents panel looks like. And yes, you can switch between apps just like this. No issues with that. And here, if you want to go into the split top mode and stuff, you can do that from right here. And as you can see, right now we are in the split top mode, and I can switch the apps just like this. And it switches pretty fine and fast, I would say. You can scale the apps if you want. So no issues with the recent panel stuff, and if you go all the way to the left, you can clear all the apps from right here. If you are wondering about the benchmarks, here are the Android and Geekbench score with a CPU stress test on this particular build. So who is this ROM actually for? Well, the PixelExtended has been one of the most stable experiences of Android, I would say, in the past, and this is no different. I would say yes, if you want to taste Android 13 and you don't like too much customization, or if you are scared about 90 Hz and stuff on Evolution X, then only I can suggest that you can switch to this PixelExtended ROM, and the overall stability of this ROM is great, and even the battery life is great. This ROM definitely gets a thumbs up from me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Please share this video with your friends if they want to know about the latest PixelExtended ROM version 5.2 based on Android 13 for the Redmi K20 Pro. Overall experience is good in my opinion. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.